Dark dagger, dark dagger.
I'm gonna do a ninja move.
I'm gonna risk it all.
Do the blaze of glory.
A curtain of blackness passes over you and through you.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Now show some deference to the spirits.
With hope, you have enough chance to say something to the party as it seals you.
Leave a small sliver of your light with us.
We've got to fight fire with fire. And to get out of the hole, we have to go further into the hole.
We don't know what mischief is at work here.
I don't know how this doesn't end with us dead.
This Twitchcast features adults using adult language in the most childish way possible. You have been warned.
But down is an option. Down is always an option.
Down by the river?
Yes, but different franchise altogether.
I don't
either.
If you ask me to go deeper, I am going to go deeper with nothing but a spirit of vengeance in my heart. I need to take those stairs up.
Yeah, up is usually my preferred direction too.
She pulls out a scale. What is the price of one mortal's soul? Who would like to recap where we are, or why we are, or how we are?
Or when we are.
Or who we are?
Right.
No,
I can, but this one I have all in bullet points. But
that's fine.
I can recite if y'all want me to.
I was gonna say if no one offers to, I will, but go for it.
Okay. So, Namu climbs up on top of the roof of the mysterious stranger's home, seeing nothing but empty shelves and dim rooms inside. Fugue spies a token left in the hand of one of the statues. The statue next to Fugue moves to attack him, causing him to drop the token. Turo struck as well before, moving forward to grasp the token before blinking away to safety. Namu summons a tree trunk to push and crash the living statues into the mysterious stranger's home, to which the mysterious stranger responds by erupting angrily from his home and staring at Namu just like the evil monkey in Chris's room in Family Guy. The two remaining statues march forward and fail to hit Namu in response. The mysterious stranger floats towards Bonehorn maliciously. Turo takes a strike at the statue with cindergraphs. The stranger touches Bonehorn and wounds him variously. The blows continue on until the mysterious stranger bad touches Bonehorn, weakening him, and the statue strikes him more, crumbling. Namu strikes at the mysterious stranger, ending him with a mighty blow. We hear more clapping. The real mysterious stranger emerges from yet another house and says the groom has earned their way out.
Real quick, does your notes really say that they bad touched him?
Yes.
What would your notes say?
Fondled.
That was more appropriate. I mean, he just put his finger up inside of him without any consent. Yep. I mean, it was...
Yep. He gave me a colon check. He gave me a prostate check,
and then
without even asking.
And then he blamed you for the war in Ukraine.
Yes.
Yeah. At least he wasn't like giving you a prostate check, and then like when he had two fingers up inside there, he's just like, by the way, I think you're Jewish. I'd have even more questions then.
Hey, by the shape and circumference of your prostate, I would hazard to guess that you're a Jewish man.
It's not. Oh God.
That is not.
It's not the prostate. Nope. I'm just gonna shut up.
No. What were you gonna say?
No.
Sorry. Moving on. Turo was told to use the token to enter the obelisk, going up to have a meeting with the Oracle and convince her the group doesn't belong here.
Another fucking obelisk.
Fugue asks if the mysterious stranger knows about someone called Amira. Mysterious stranger suggests trying to go to the obelisk to see, not confirming or denying. Offers a deal, will make the group stronger in exchange for decapitating the oracle. Mysterious stranger disappears into the wall. Everyone goes to the obelisk to climb to the top, and as we enter the obelisk at once, we see a tall floating stairway and a dark portal at their feet to descend. The group decides to rest, again, wounded from the fight prior, before moving onward.
Now, I do think we don't actually have a portal here, right? It's just that we feel like we could go down through the floor if we wanted.
Yeah.
It could take an act of will to sink slowly into the floor, but down is an option. Down is always an option.
Down by the river?
Yes, but different franchise altogether. For my notes and for no specific purpose, could everybody roll their hope and fear die? Tell me what higher.
What? Why?
My hope die is higher. 8 and a 3.
Okay, your hope die is higher.
16 with fear.
How big is the difference between hope and fear, Toro?
It was 6. I got a 5 and 11.
Alright, so my bad rolls continue on into this campaign across the bridge of the gap and to a different D20 system game.
It's not a D20 system. It's a D12.
Sorry, into this D12 system. Excuse me.
Well, it's a D20 for you.
It's a D20 for me. This is my.
It is a D20 for me, but I don't have hope or fear. I just have fear.
I DM'd my first 2D20 game yesterday.
Fallout.
So.
Yep.
Nice.
By the way, because like you want to get lower rolls, like the bad rolls translated into good rolls when playing.
Mm-hmm. that was a crazy thing to adjust to, and playing the Fallout game was what? Low rolls are good?
Bonehorn, what did you get?
I got a 5 fear over my 1 hope.
Okay. And Fugue.
So, sorry guys.
I rolled an 8 hope and a 4 fear.
Okay. The stairway ascends upward. The path at your feet, should you choose it, would allow you to get further into the hole.
Say hole again.
Hooligan. Hooligan.
Ooh.
Oh.
Gentlemen, I hate this deep down place the more I stay here. I need to take those stairs up.
Yeah, up is usually my preferred direction too.
But did that mysterious tall man stranger say to descend to get to the oracle? Or did I mishear or misremember?
I can't remember which way he said the oracle was, but I also believe we told him to go F himself and that we weren't killing for him.
Yeah.
Well, we can still go to visit the oracle without having to kill her and satisfy this mysterious man.
Can we though? I feel like
Satisfy this mysterious man again.
I feel like we're just end up having to kill her even when we don't want to. And honestly, I feel like that's just what this place is. I think he's just messing with us.
I don't disagree. I think there's a very real chance that we will encounter somebody and have to kill them whatever direction we go. But I'm not going to choose to do it.
Why did he offer to make us stronger? I mean, red flag.
All temptations are presented as something you should want.
Oh, well, I at least didn't write it in my notes, whether to go up or down. but he says go down to the obelisk and enter it. And then
Wait, I know there was something to go down. I think it was Toro, something you were like Toro or Fugue. I think it was something you were inquiring about for your story. It's like go see someone, you go down. We can go down, or we go up to go to the Oracle.
He said it's possible to go up and escape, or go down and delve deeper.
Ah, yes. Fugue asks if Mysterious Stranger knows about someone called Amira. Mysterious Stranger suggests trying to go down the obelisk to see. Okay. Offers the deal will make the group stronger, and in exchange for decapitating the Oracle, who I presume then would be up.
Yes.
I mean, in the absence of knowledge, it's really just up is out and down is deeper in.
Or up is out, yeah, because going up means that you guys get closer to the surface that you're trying to get to.
I don't think physics exactly work in this place how we imagine them to. I'll be honest with you there.
I am as perturbed as the potential violations of the rules of physics, as I am about all of the questionable moral decisions that we have been presented with. I am sick of this place. I want to go home.
Then home we shall take you, good Toro.
Look, I don't like the things we've had to do necessarily, but morally questionable at this point. I think this stranger guy has basically been throwing creatures in our path as we're walking, hoping we're going to step on them and then blaming us for it. No. Whatever's here meant.
Go ahead.
These creatures were designed to die, to mess with the people here, to mess with us.
Designed to die.
They were designed to be tortured for something's entertainment.
And that makes the story of the mushroom lady who rescued us twice and then sacrificed herself so that we wouldn't have to fight her even worse.
Lady Shrew was
Maybe.
wonderful.
The story of Bonehorn's tribe, even worse. If they have been nothing but playthings for powerful shadows this whole time.
That's what we are too.
And I don't want to be anymore. I don't either. If you ask me to go deeper, I am going to go deeper with nothing but a spirit of vengeance in my heart. And if I see a shadow kicked off a wall, I'm going to burn it first and never ask questions.
I don't think we'll ever get a straight answer if we ask for an exit, but I bet it's easier to find whoever's in charge.
I think we met the mofo in charge, and I think he told us that the exit is up, and he is tempting us with greater power to do evil deeds for him.
We also thought the dark powers that asked us to kill the shroom lady and Toro's people and all of them were in charge.
This is true.
Just because I met the lieutenant doesn't mean I don't believe there isn't a colonel out there.
That is reasonable. Although, are these guys even related? Or did we just fall down into another layer of hell?
I think that
look
journey,
at
the visions.
Look at his face after I just said that. Gets all kind of shy, smiling.
You've got a terrible poker face there, DM.
I am not a poker
We're in
player.
hell.
I am not a poker player.
We died in the fall. This is hell.
Oh God.
One of the things I
It's like
enjoy
Tales from the
about
Hood.
having my camera on is when people try to gauge my reaction.
Yeah, you always when we say certain things, you crack under the pressure like immediately, and I can tell because I say something and then I look over at you on my other screen and like, nope, there's something going on here. He's smiling and laughing at the thing that I'm saying.
At least I didn't clamp anything onto your nipple yet.
Yet, he said.
Don't threaten me with a good
We
time.
reserved that for Monday nights.
Yep, that's reserved for Monday nights
That is
and
Mondays.
for my secret nighttime time with my beloved Violacia.
Yes, she does have the claw now.
She does have the claw,
The
and she
claw.
said that she will keep it. She said that she will keep it safely, and it might see use later. So
All right, well, it most certainly
Look
will.
at that cute girl.
Aw.
Right. I can still hear. I just gotta grab a drink.
There
Okay.
is no sound in the obelisk. There is blurred motion around the outside. You can see, like, there are no walls. You can see the village from which you just came. There doesn't appear to be an exit back out to it.
Oh.
There just seems to be the two paths. One, willing yourself to go deeper, and two, walking
It's
the
going up.
stairs higher.
is there a point click duper here? Where's the point click?
Is there a point and click
select.
adventure?
Draw pointer. So we can either go up the stairs here,
And they
ascending.
extend
or we
higher
can
than
just-
the map represents. They
Yeah.
seem to go forever upwards. An
Forever
eternal
upwards.
climb, if you will.
Yeah. So
Did we
there's the-
question? Did we take a? Oh, so sorry.
Oh no, I was just gonna verify. So we can take the stairs up, or we can just like leap into the proverbial hole opening portal, whatever, to like gently float down, like reverse Charlie and the Chocolate Factory with the.
Look at the poker face. Look at the poker face.
Yeah.
It's that describing of the term gently float down. Those words were never offered. I said an act of will to sink.
Oh no! So it's not an active will to be able to sink. It's an active will to keep yourself from plummeting down an elevator shaft and becoming meat gravy at the bottom of this obelisk.
Didn't
Okay.
say
That's
that
all I
either.
said.
But I like that image. I like that image.
If you said that in character, Namu will totally look at you and say, "They're not kind enough to just let us splat down there at the bottom."
But who's to say that this grandmaster in this game that we are pawns in wouldn't will us back to life in some unimaginable, horrific, arcane representation, piloting our bodies like puppets in a show.
Or it turns us into one of those pissants and points outside to like the
Or turn us
Indians, like the little
into a
slave people we
demon.
see.
And they resurrect us and defile our remains to craft a demon in his name.
Yeah, these gross bastards would defile my remains. We didn't take a long rest or level up, did we?
We did not level up. We actually had that discussion where you guys kind of left some things and you are under-leveled for where I assumed you would be. I did share that with you.
Can we practice a fight against each other and gain until we gain enough experience to level up, and then we rest, and then we continue forward?
I do think that the shadows would enjoy watching you play fight. I don't think it's like Final Fantasy II where you just keep hitting yourself until you gain more experience. Sorry. Old cut.
How about you, Toro? Oh! And just body slams Toro.
I don't think that will get you leveled up.
Final Fantasy 2 is one of those ones I no matter how many times I try, I can't go back and play. I probably could have played it when it first came out, but I'm like, man, there's just too many other play. It's just terrible compared to the others.
I like retro games to an extent. I didn't get into Final Fantasies until the Super Nintendo. But I got
And
hard
that
into
would've
it
Wasn't always
back
in the
then.
PlayStation.
Super
I've never been into them. It's weird.
Huh?
I
What?
cannot do turn-based computer RPGs.
What?
Can't.
How dare you?
Never have.
I'm a Final Fantasy VI kid through and through.
Mine
Defining.
is 4. My favorite one is 4.
I
with
like.
Cecil
I
Harvey.
like.
I love 4
I
too,
like
yes.
4. 4 is great. It's just 6 was so deep on a lot of levels, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think my favorite protagonist of those games would be Cecil Harvey in 4 and Zidane in 9.
Oh, I like Zidane. 9 was one of 9. 9 or I think my favorite is 6, then 9. Giggity.
Well,
And then 7. 6, 9, 7.
8 still has a special place in my heart, despite just because for how weird it was.
It was so.
Yeah.
It was so different. It was so different. Not 9 with that return
Have
to
more
the classic formula got me for that one.
Actually, I think it is 9 because for me, 9 like took what made 7 great and then improved upon it with like all the different actions and just so many different like little things they introduced to the game. How like limit breaks were pretty much incorporated into the story. That was like interesting.
And to answer a previous question, I do believe you all decided to take a nap when you got into the obelisk.
Yeah, that's what I had to.
I don't have it noted, but I thought we had.
I'm pretty sure.
That's why I asked because I was like,
Yeah, you should all be.
Oh, sure we asked.
You should have all went through the
Yeah.
motions of a long rest. There's
Yeah, 'cause I
nothing.
have the last.
There's nothing threatening. No, you're fine. There's nothing threatening. There's no air of violence that surrounds you. It's more nothingness
big
and silence.
A big, empty, vast, quiet, uncomfortably so obelisk staircase.
It's like the
but
lady
I
or the
did
tiger.
have. Yeah. Group member enters the obelisk at once, seeing a tall floating stairway, dark portal at their feet. Group decides to rest again, wounded from the fight, before pressing on. So.
well, here's the thing. I'm actually not wounded. I think the only thing I did was extend some hope the last time. So
That's wonderful for you, but I got bad touched by the mysterious stranger man.
There's the bad touch again.
well, I can. Well, here's the best part though. I can.
Guys.
Here's the thing. I can tend to you though. So, like if there's anybody who needs an extra, like an extra downtime action, I can help like heal your wounds, something like that. Armor, I can do that. And for my other one, I'm pretty much just going to do the prepare the hope one. So if anybody wants to do that one with me, we can both get 2 hope.
Okay, so are we doing a short rest or a long rest?
Thought we said long, right?
Thought that's what we said.
Yeah, we can do a long one.
If you got space to heal wounds, I would love to be able to clear my halfway full stress too. However, I can clear my armor and my HP with the long rest. So if somebody else needs it, they should take it.
Wait,
I'll clear all your wounds with
I've got a
one of my
feature
moves.
to help this. I think.
Actually,
Oh, I don't have the hope though. Son of a bitch.
So
wait, I have
you're
something in
doing
my
what?
vault.
You're tending to whose wounds?
who was that? Toro? Was that you who said you needed the?
Yeah, if you've got
Sure.
space to clear wounds, I would love the assistance just so I can clear all of those resources. But like I said, I'm already clearing the 2 that I need. So if somebody else could use it.
I do have clarity of nature. Once per long rest, you can create a space of natural serenity within close range. So if we all huddle up nice and Sybil-like. When you spend a few minutes resting within the space, clear stress equal to my instinct, which is 3. but chosen between you and distributed between you and your allies. So if anyone needs some extra stress knocked down, I can give that.
Yeah.
I could
Fugue, what do
use
you
one
need help with?
of those.
I'm gonna use my forager ability. Get to roll a d6, and then I get like a consumable. Oh wait, yeah, I should just roll one of my regular d6. What do I get?
What?
A 1. A unique food. Clear 2 stress.
That kind
So
of.
I also have an.
Good.
I was gonna say, so if anyone we need that later, like I don't necessarily have to have it. I mean, I'll use it if I need it, but if anyone else might need it later too, we have a clear 2 stress food to eat.
Ooh.
Good to know.
What? How many provisions? How many days' rations does the party have? What would you all be carrying?
Cool.
You've asked this question before.
I know, but I have no memory. So
I would, being like someone who typically hunts, I would probably have just a lot of jerky for the most part. And since I don't have much, I don't necessarily have a full digestive system, it wouldn't really take much.
all because you're more than monkey.
That's right, I'm more than monkey.
Yeah.
Do you need to like drink oil to keep the system
Transformers.
moved or something, or like?
No, I mean all my parts are like organic, like flora, vines, wood, things like that. So if anything, as long as like I'm, getting water, that's really the only other thing.
I mean, water
In fact-
is important.
Technically, I could probably survive off of water, but I would probably need twice the amount of like water for that, and I would probably be like very hungry all the time. Though, so it'd be like juicing, like not steroids, but like have you seen like that? Ever watched that like Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead documentary where like basically just people juice for their whole meals? It's just like juicing all your food.
Awful. It sounds
I did
awful.
It actually reset like my metabolism. It was great. The first 3 days you're pooping a lot and you're really hungry, but then afterwards, like you feel kind of good. Did it for a week, and then man,
All right.
we'll never do it again.
Well,
Though.
it's a different kind of delivery system for your food. So you're kind of doing half of the digestive job of your food by juicing it, by like breaking it down into smaller bits
Right.
for your stomach to have to break down and absorb the nutrients, so it has more time to absorb said nutrients.
The heart of asking about the food situation. Does anybody's character feel desperate or hungry? Is there a fear that going forward there might be a shortfall of provisions? Is really the heart of it.
So, consulting my notes, I think when we started this, I said I'm pretty sure I've got 5 days worth of rations just in the basics kit. I was traipsing along the road on what should have been an easy journey. I suspect, I'm going to say that I'm down to 2. We've had opportunities to eat with Bonehorn's people. Weirdly, and although Churro has not partaken yet, this is why some of his rations are used, we've had opportunities to just eat the mushrooms off of Bonehorn's back. I feel like I'm
That was
starving.
Mortality.
Truth be told, I probably would be down some jerky I would have shared. I don't know what Bjorst would have done when he was with you guys, honestly.
Bonehorn,
Yes.
in your mind, how many of your mushrooms have been picked for eating by other people now?
I would say probably a decent handful.
Do they grow back quickly, or do they is it just once plucked bald spot?
I think they would grow back. I probably haven't mentioned this, but I would like to think that Bonehorn, being a creature that kind of lives a symbiotic relationship with these mushrooms, sort of like rubs, fungal spores or moss or something of the like on his body, like on a nightly or every other night basis, just to kind of encourage the continued growth of this life on his body. So he probably like look a little balding for a bit, and then like a couple days you would start to see like some small growth, and he would like kind of spread the love everywhere. That was a bad way to say
Spread
it.
the love and mushrooms might not be the metaphor you're searching for. But
I mean, in the 60s, that's pretty much all it was.
I mean,
Oh,
to
yeah.
each their own. How's Fugue handling all of this? How's Fugue's mental state?
I think Fugue, as far as the food thing is concerned, he's been. His rations are okay, but I think
You're cutting out a lot, man.
Yeah,
Oh no.
you're freezing
I think-
up, like your connection's a little loose.
Sorry, it's probably the weather that's affecting that.
How dare you?
Yeah, my weather's bad. I might have to
If y'all
turn my
can-
video off.
Now, is it still?
I think it's worse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
still.
it's still. Yep. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, my guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn my video off because mine's getting a little spotty too. That might help.
And has Namu had, while we're waiting for Fugue to jump back on, has Namu had any doubts about what's real or what's fake? Namu vanished, was replaced by shadow versions of himself which attacked the party, including a big shadow boss that attacked the party. And then Namu suddenly reappeared. Does Namu have any doubts or anything, or is just Namu completely settled back in, like mentally and physically?
I think he kind of expressed his doubts a little bit earlier when we first started. That, like, he's. I mean, he trusts the party for the most part. I mean, one of them could always turn out to be one of, a doppelganger. I like to imagine that whole time that he was missing, he was pretty much being chased around by a doppelganger version of Beorst.
Funny you say. Funny you say.
Yeah. So something like that. But at this point, it's like with the guy saying, like, kill the Oracle and I'll help level you up. It's like, no, you have something. You're messing with us. No, I'm not doing what you want.
Mhm.
And
We're
at the
not
same
playing in your
time, knowing that we're probably just the way things work, we're probably gonna end up having to kill it anyways, and like I was saying with the going through the bottom of the obelisk, like whatever powers here aren't really like, they're not really the type to just let us go splat and be done with us. So unless they had us falling for like maybe like 3 months and then we like start having a psychotic break and then they let us go splat when it's not fun anymore.
Would you guys like to go splat up the stairs or splat down the tubes?
Turo will follow the rest of the group if you go down, but he is standing by the stairs going up, saying, like, if we're not feeling strongly about going down, up.
Namu does have one fear, so it just occurred to me.
Oh.
He's afraid he'll never get to like swing through the trees with the sun on his face again.
So does he go up towards the exit or deeper
Well, my
into the mine?
friends, I did promise you that I would do what I could to guide you all to this surface world, and while I do not know exactly the path to get there, as I've never visited it myself, but I do know that the surface is in the upward direction. I will gladly guide you all as far upward as my legs can carry me and guide you to your rightful home.
One moment. So part of being a ranger is like path forward when you're traveling to a place you've previously visited, or you carry an object that has been at the location before, you can identify the shortest, most direct path to your destination.
Ooh.
Is there, I mean, I used to live on the surface. Am I getting any sense that like any direction will lead to like an actual direct path to the surface, like,
Up
and
is
not
down
just
and
some
down is
magic,
up.
and not some like magical portal or anything, but like an actual physical pathway?
You don't get a sensation of such.
Okay. So that's part of like why I don't really think it matters either way. I don't think going up is any more the way out than going down is.
I'm not going to disagree with you. I think we're not in control of what's up or down, or even what is up or down.
We move forward. That's what we need to do. If we don't know which way to jump, we jump. This thing's got whatever here's got plans for us. Let's just.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hi, puppy.
Hi.
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 Sorry, my dog just came over and aggressively like nosed at my arm until I gave her attention.
She's trying to guide you on the path.
Yeah, what does the dog
what does
say?
the dog
Up or
say?
down?
Yeah, but should we go up or down? Bark if we go up. That's a yes from her. Okay, we
There we
go
go.
up.
What?
That was a
Dog
very
said
rough
up.
decision, I know.
Oh, wait, I never did my.
A,
I never actually
a
did my
very-
downtime action.
a very rough decision.
A very rough.
Rough decision.
Real quick.
Sorry, Buzz.
Does
I don't-
anyone have any stress or hit
Gotcha.
points that they still need marked off?
Has anyone taken part of the stress points that that Bonehorn doles out with his clarity of nature?
I haven't taken anything than using the Tyndall wounds for Puro. I have the second move. I have my second action that I was hoping to use prepare, hopefully with someone else to get some other hope, because I only have one hope. But if anyone else really needs another like downtime action, I can use it on that too.
Okay.
Well, it does sound like you're both looking for something to do with that second downtime action. So maybe
I
that's
really want some hope. I really want some hope because I always seem to roll fear. But like, if any, but like whoever needs it more than I want it is the thing here.
Well, I was just
If you need
'cause
hope, I can provide you a hope.
Oh,
That's another
Oh.
thing. That's why I'm asking, because I have a thing at the end of a rest. I can dole out free shit, including hope points, not just stress, not just clearing stress or HP.
Okay, then sure. I will take a hope if anyone else needs this extra downtime action.
It's not downtime. It's after the stress. It's after the rest.
Oh, no, I'm saying I have an extra downtime move. The only thing I consumed was a stress. I have full armor. I have full HP. I have no HP marked, no stress marked, no armor slots marked. So the only thing I really have to spend on is just trying to get a hope back, or if anyone needs healing, armor, all that, and they've already used their 2 moves, is what I'm saying. And if you can already give a hope, then like if I'm getting a hope anyways, and like the necessity for having extra hope is like lessened. I only have 1 right now. That's pretty much it. I would just like to at least have 2, but which is what you'll pretty much provide for me.
I
All right,
love
so-
this discussion you're having about what can I do with this extra downtime maneuver. Turo was sitting here with no armor slots left, 1 HP, most of his stress used. Like he's just sitting here like, guys.
Well, I already gave the first Tyndall wounds to you. So like you already
did.
have the first one. Yeah.
I can't complain about that. I'm just saying, Turo was very, very hurt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And Bonehorn too. Bonehorn was on 1 last HP, and had 3 stress left
If you
What's
guys
your
need
armor?
to take more than one
and
night,
2
I mean,
armor.
it's dead
I mean-
silence around if you guys want to take more than one
Yeah.
rest.
I mean, if we want to like
That is-
camp out, we can. And when is the last time we've like actually rested? As you said, there's no sound in here, so it's not like this is probably.
Yeah. Let me ask you guys, as you rest and you can see images of the city, what goes on in the city?
Didn't you say it was like blurs earlier or something like that?
It is, but every so often the blurs sharpen into an image. What would those images be? How are they doing in that city? Do they find peace?
No.
Freed from wrath and freed from despair. What goes on in that city?
Have you ever read the Odyssey and they go to the land of the Lotus Eaters?
Yeah.
Wrath and despair are replaced by anxiety and turmoil.
Wow. No room for the good feelings, huh? No room for the good emotions.
What
I
about
was
We
actually gonna
left
say you start seeing like, people.
all even motherfucker alive. They are not free. They are not doing well.
I would say more like mania, or something closer to like the Shivering Isles from Oblivion.
Oh, from Oblivion? Yeah.
Bonehorn, you'll see one come into view at a point too. Do you see people being happy when you look out?
I think... sorry, I was facing away the mic. I think for Bonehorn's part, like looking out among the city and the blurs come into focus, Bonehorn would see very familiar shapes. And focusing on it and looking, his brain, kind of like cloud watching, his brain like paints a outline of these shapes. And he interprets it as almost willfully or outside of himself. The fellow clanmates and
Well, come down there, Grand Wizard.
dang.
Jesus Christ.
His clanmates. Oh,
Sorry, I meant Grand Lizard.
I
Jesus Christ.
just caught that.
Oh.
I didn't mean that
And
clan.
that's how we
I
get
meant his-
demonetized.
Come on, it was funny.
Oh.
That's how we get more money.
I don't
Probably
care
from the
who
wrong
you are. That's
people.
funny
From the
right there.
definite
I
wrong
don't care
people.
who you are. But no, his people. His other people. Those from his tribe and from other tribes about, friends, family, the elders, the young sprouts that he remembers seeing grow up around him, and he gets that sense of mourning, that he hasn't really had the time in doing all this to really feel like he can properly mourn the loss of his people and his tribe's elder. Without the elder, who's going to lead what's left, if anything, of his people? Is he the last
You're
of his
left,
people?
and you know that. Do you guys
Yeah.
ascend the stairs, or do you will yourself downward? What do you do?
What?
Do you do?
If we don't have a firm direction anywhere, if nobody feels really strongly about going down, Turo starts to climb.
Yeah, we're absolutely. I'm behind. Bonehorn is behind you. Bonehorn has elected to help you in whatever way, shape, and form that he can to lead you all back to your homesteads.
Yep.
All right, who wants to lead
No.
a group perception roll or presence roll? No, instinct
I actually
roll.
want to.
Sir!
Instinct
Sir!
roll.
I got this.
So
Sir,
one,
you
Being that I like to be
can't.
higher up.
one of you will lead and make the main roll. The three of you will
Sir,
make
you
reactions.
I have a
As
plus
we're
2. Does anyone have
walking-
higher?
I have plus
As
4 to
we're-
instinct.
Okay, there you go.
As we're walking,
it's a 23
That's
with
good.
fear.
Everybody else roll one as well. We'll add these scores together.
For a reaction.
17 with fear. Boo.
Oh no.
And this is why we want that hope.
Yep.
Yes! 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 That's a critical!
But you don't gain the you
yeah.
don't with the reaction rolls. You don't gain the benefits. You don't get hope.
Oh.
You don't clear stress.
I don't get a hope. Oh,
Not with
son of a
reaction
bitch.
rolls. Reaction rolls, no.
That means,
Right.
but that means he doesn't get a fear though either. So
you
it's all
don't.
great.
You don't generate a fear. My fear is already
But-
maxed out.
That is a double 9.
True.
And Fugue, you guys will plainly
rolled-
see what I want you to see. But Fugue, what you get?
I got an 11. And I also wanted to say, while we're walking up the stairs, Fugue will be talking enough with everybody that they can all each either clear a stress, clear a hit point, or gain a hope.
Oh. Beautiful.
Nope.
You all.
Gain and hope. That
You all very clearly see something as you ascend the stairs. There is like a stone ceiling that descends with each step you take. And it just then not in the obelisk, outside of the obelisk, towards the city.
What do you mean?
The higher
Wait, what?
you go, it's like each step on the staircase sends down a ceiling to crush the city. You can see it as plain as
Oh.
day.
Come on.
But you know that you can ascend the stairs, and that's the only block.
is it inside the tower with us, or is it just outside? Is it going to hit
outside.
us
Nope.
yeah.
outside only?
It's just outside. At some point, you will get high enough that you will pass it, but
So
you know
pass
that
the
it
ceiling.
is headed towards the city below.
It is lowering down to crush the city like a pancake.
But it does not. Nothing physically blocks your path.
I want to keep going up until it crushes the towers that were like firing off the beams. And then I want to stop there.
All right, it's a quite a hefty climb, but you can eventually get it till it's
Okay.
just crushing the top of the towers. You can hear the
all the
you
way
can hear
down,
the
all
sound
the
of
way
the
down
crush.
to where the beams came out of.
All the way down to where the beams came out of. Yeah, yes, the top of the top of the very top of the tower.
Okay, yeah. Like okay,
And
the
then-
whole top. I
and-
thought you meant
okay.
like
And then you're crushing the top floor in essence.
Okay.
okay.
Can,
Crush it.
can,
Can we see
Smashing.
outside still? Do we see like blurs running around like frantically?
Make an instinct roll.
10 plus 2. All right, so that's 12 with fear.
You can't tell.
Oh yeah.
You did hear the
Hmm.
sound of stone crushing stone, though.
I'm like, I don't know what's going to happen, but I feel a little bit better about that.
Bonehorn would like to look at this, look over at the rest of his crew ascending, like step down a step or two, and then just slowly like watch this all happen. I'd like to try to make an instinct roll if I could to perceive if if some of us ascend and some of us stay put, does it quicken or slow the descending ceiling? Does it quicken it? Does it stop it?
Make an instinct roll, and we'll say that you're making this as he is ascending. up to the point that he wants to get, because you're all apparently going to different levels.
Okay.
So
And
make an instinct roll.
Yeah, sure. And are we in this tower? Is this obelisk? Is it in an area of low light or heavy shadow?
The inside is like a dark light that permits perfect sight, and you can see everything that's happening in the city outside.
Oh, but it's not like dim light around here.
It's like a normal. It's like room lighting. It's not blinding, but you don't struggle to see.
Dang. Okay. Well, I guess I won't be using, or I can't use my community card of Underborn for low light living to get advantage on my rolls to hide, investigate, or perceive details within the area when I'm in low light or heavy shadow.
No, let's go ahead and get advantage on it.
Advantage. Yay.
What?
If I jump up and down in place, does the floor move or does the ceiling move down?
How high do you jump up?
Jump up to
I
get
don't know,
down.
just 3 feet up in the air and then land.
It's
Trying
like
to see if it's just movement pressure based.
it's a slow movement. Like you would have to climb a good bit to get it down to where it's crushing the thing. It's very slow.
Gotcha. So it can't. Okay,
You're
that's
like,
interesting.
every step up you take, you're watching this thing slowly descend towards the point of inevitable crushing.
Every step you take,
Bonehorn, what you get?
every move you make.
I'll be crushing you.
I got a 21 with hope.
There is panic in the streets as the cave is slowly moving towards crushing them. You can see people trying to take shelter. And it seems to be based on whoever's gone the highest. Like if everybody else stops and Namu keeps going up,
It'll still go down.
it will still go down.
So the tallest, besides the obelisk and then the towers, what were the other tallest structures out there? It was like the
Really, everything else is a one-story or a ramshackle.
Yeah.
But the wall was high too, right?
Yeah, the wall was over the buildings. The wall was like the second highest thing. The wall would have been like
after
2 stories.
The towers,
and there was a magic part of the wall too that lined the top of it.
That I'm gonna keep going up until it crushes the wall and the wall buckles and collapses.
You go up, it will inevitably hit that wall, and then in slow fashion, because every step you take, slowly, ever so slowly,
every move you make,
the wall starts to wane and buckle under the pressure, and then
and from there I start heading down.
It does not go back up.
Oh, son of a bitch.
I look over and I'm like, whatever, they're all on equal playing field now.
Yeah, that's the same thing, because Bonehorn is looking at this happening with the wall going down and down and down and down, seeing the people panic more and more, and then he just shakes his head, closes his eyes tightly, and looks back up before opening his eyes again. No, we are likely playing straight into his hands of causing us guilt and uncertainty. I cannot second guess myself. We must go up. We must ascend. For our friends, if nothing else. So Bonehorn is gonna follow up with everyone else.
True, guys. We don't know this for sure. We don't know that that's what's actually true. We don't know if that's an illusion. We don't know anything. All we know right now is that there are people around us who would love to make us feel bad, and going up and going down are our only option.
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like if they're trying to do this as we go up, this might be the right direction.
Yeah, to try and
Maybe.
cause us to second guess ourselves. Absolutely. I think that is what the mysterious man is doing. So we
But I think,
plow forward.
more than that, as I said, I think part of the reason these people are down here is just to be messed with. Is just to
They're being
or
tormented
to
day
you
in and
to
day,
you
day again.
exactly, or to use to be tormented of a group of people. I mean, how sick is that? A whole society used to just torment four of us. A part of me, even if it is crushing them, hopes that maybe it's at least putting them out of their misery.
Yeah, giving them freedom from this eternal torment that they're unwittingly a part of.
So I have
Yes,
to. I have to ask, who's going to lead the way if you go up?
If nobody jumps at the opportunity, Turo will lead.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna go behind you. I'm gonna be providing but I'm gonna be. There's no real ready action, but just providing cover behind you.
Appreciate it.
Toro is going to reach into his pack, pull out some of the like natural oils and moss clippings and whatnot that he's gathered over the course of our adventures here. Just on the aside, he will pluck one of the larger, more wild-looking mushrooms that have a slight bioluminescence. He will place that on the base of the stairs, kind of rub in the oils and everything, and close his eyes, lower his head to say a little prayer. Essentially, to the people that live on these grounds, hold it not against us if our actions should cause you your death, and perhaps in your death seek peace from the vile machinations of what evil lurks here. Be well on your path to the afterlife. And then we'll proceed upward.
As the party
Basically
goes
saying a
up,
last rites.
the ceiling will eventually get to a point where the ground below it is crushed, and then the outside just becomes a blackness as you ascend and descend and descend. Does the party say anything to each other on their way up after the blackness outside takes hold?
I don't know, but it feels like I just feel like I go cold inside. Not like cold as in cold-blooded killer, but cold as in just there's just this finality kind of.
Yeah, this sinking feeling of a finale, a decision was made to its finality, and we can't go back from this point.
And the party
Yeah,
is
Turbo's definitely carrying some guilt up these stairs, but for him, it's the guilt of not being certain. He still thinks this is the right choice. He will kid himself into believing that was an illusion.
I'm not sure if it's an illusion or not, but I feel like still the most respectful thing would just to keep our resolve. If not, then it wasn't worth it.
Yeah, and they would basically have died in vain at that point. Absolutely.
Exactly.
Yep.
The party,
so if anything, this is now the thing that we have to keep moving.
Will eventually come to a black ceiling that is much like the black floor. And it seems like they can, in the same way they could push through the floor, move through the ceiling. Does anybody want to prepare anything before the move through the ceiling?
I'm trying to see.
No.
I think even if I wanted to do something, I do not have the hope to do so. So I unfortunately am as ready as I can be at this juncture.
I'm going to spend a stress to become invisible.
Invisible!
All right, you can move invisibly through the ceiling. And the party goes through.
Yes, I do. Oh, I'm gonna do a conjure swarm. Real quickly, mark a stress, so I have my armored beetles. Kind of, there's like crawling under my clothes and stuff. But, yep.
The plane that you will enter onto is black. You see nothing but the blackness.
Does it feel solid underneath us?
Yes. And after a minute, the images of something appear.
Can I try and phase through the bottom of the floor again?
Are you afraid of the bear man? The floor?
No, it's for Bearman!
No, but I go through first and he has to phase through and we'll be waiting for him.
So, to be clear, the memes tell us that I'm safer with those 4 bears than I am with the 3 of you.
Always choose the bear.
Damn.
Do any of these Beorsts greet us in a friendly way?
They seem to
excuse
all
me,
be
Excuse me,
looking.
it's pronounced Beorstai.
Who cares? I'm gonna attack him. That motherfucker was chasing me.
All right, make an attack roll.
So, all right, we're gonna go with this one. It's like, the bear. He's here. That is a 9 plus 7 plus. Oh wait, no, that was not. Sorry, that's a 6. Sorry, 13 plus 16.
13.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
16 with fear.
Yay! Go ahead and roll damage.
I will. Hold on. I got some things to add to this. Let's see. Blah 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 blah. I'm going to mark a stress to add an extra proficiency. So I'm now at 5 proficiency. And then, and then I'm going to spend 3 hope to hit 2 others at the same time. All right. Let's roll 5d6. Or, 1d6 5 times. 6. 6. Nice. 5. That's 17. Another 5, 22. Another 6. Damn. 28. And then a 4. So 32 damage. Oh, sorry, plus 3. So 35 damage to these 2 and this one.
They all disappear after you damage them. One remains just standing there.
Ha!
I'd like
That's
to
what you
something,
get.
DM.
What?
Does the bear
Shit in
raise
the
his
woods?
right? No, does he raise his right or his left hand?
He's just standing there, looking at something. No, none of them are looking at you guys. They're looking towards the center point.
Oh, okay. Oh, they're not looking at us at all.
No.
What I attempted to do. What I'm attempting to do is use my Dark Whisper spell to speak into the mind of any person that I've made physical contact with. Can I speak to this Bjorst?
I mean, you can certainly speak. What would you say to this Bjorst?
Is that you? Now the thing is, if this is not Bjorst that I have shook the hand of, this fizzles. I can't communicate with him at all.
Oh.
It does not appear to be the same Bjorsts.
I hate shadows. I take a shot at him.
Make an attack.
Get on.
That is a critical success. Double 8s.
Fuck yeah.
How much damage do we do against it?
We are going to do 24 points of damage.
It too disappears.
Just
And as it disappears, a large figure standing where they were looking appears.
Oh.
2 different lamps at her feet.
Oh, this is a new one.
Welcome. What brings you to my temple?
Well, we want out of the cave, but at this point, we feel like there's more to it. So, hi.
Hello. You were the one that created the bears. Interesting.
Created the bears.
You created the bears.
More like I decreased. I think we decreated 4 of them. I decreated 3 myself. And I like nudge Toro.
One of her
Like,
hands
what's-
points towards you. You were afraid of bears in the shadows. You brought them.
I
here.
was afraid of that bear.
Yes, and so that bear was here.
It was not our intent, great mistress of the obelisk, to impose upon you.
And you are
Ourselves
afraid you are alone in the world. The last of your kind.
That's like a dagger in Bonehorn's heart. He just like lowers his head in reverence, assuming that this is the Oracle, and knowing that Oracles have a very valued place, like his village elder. He like lowers his head in reverence, and he feels like a sharp, cold pain just stab him right in his heart at those words.
Fear not. It does not matter. You are here. You have sought my balance. One lamp contains hope, the other fear. You have made the blood sacrifice to see me. What would you ask of me?
sorry. What blood sacrifice was that?
The townspeople.
To ascend to
We
the top,
smushed them.
blood must flow. It is the price of divinity. It's the price
Has anyone else come?
of seeing me.
Has anyone else come to see you before?
No. Most descend eternally down. Descend, descend, descend.
And what is down?
50,526 souls, all through various levels of this place. Some deeper, you now the highest.
I see. The souls that were sacrificed to you, who were they?
Not to me. I just control the balance. And they
To the people.
are many.
Who were those people? Descendants of those trapped down here?
Nameless faces. Swirling. Some reanimated, born a second time here. Some there forgetting that they were ever anywhere else. And their tormentors too. Those were the ones that descended deeply and became other things. Each one thinking themselves more important than the others.
These demons, are they of whom you speak, great oracle?
They are those that descended low, and low, and low.
Yes, they did seem to follow nefarious means and have very questionable morals, not valuing the life of those around them.
That
That
is
is
the
no
way
balance
of
of
this place.
nature.
But there were many who were opposite them, also below. Hope rises and fear descends. None have left this place.
I don't like that.
My dear enlightened oracle of the obelisk, to whom we owe much for allowing us to behold you. Please, I beseech you, is there no way for my 3 companions here to seek a road that leads them back to their homes on the surface of this world?
What is the balance of their souls? Do they
He'll
hold
just
hope
look.
or fear?
He looks back at his comrades, taking each one in turn, internally weighing like the actions that he's seen of Namu always throwing himself headlong into battle to safeguard everyone, and Turo's stalwartness in his actions of needing to get home, needing to save those near and dear to him, and Fugue for his lightheartedness and his playfulness and his intended or not, the levity that he brings to the group, kind of that counterbalances his surreptitiousness and how he just blends into the shadows. Seeing that there is good and light in each of them and kind, and while there is shadow there as well, one cannot exist without the other. It is not of nature to have one without the other. But they all shine true to Bonehorn, and his eyes get a little misty as he kind of smiles and looks back to the Oracle. They are filled with hope, great Oracle.
She
And
pulls
if
out
you
a
should-
scale.
Uh-huh.
What is the price of one mortal's soul?
Whatever we make of it.
You are welcome to test your balance.
Put into what they do.
If anyone is burdened to the fear side, even if they are permitted to leave, upon death, this place will be inescapable. Would
But
one
each
like to test
life-
the balance of their soul?
But great Oracle,
I tire of this place.
Yeah.
Put me in the
I'd like
balance.
to test.
Wait,
Yep.
Turo, please. Great Oracle, is it not within nature that each soul is an individual and therefore has limitless, countless value upon this great cycle that we live
Boro,
within nature and without?
I do believe that, but I think the balance will bear me out. Also, I'm reminded of the wise words of a heart cardiologist technician that I recently spoke with. Life is
Jewish?
pain, and then you die.
Boro, as you step up to the towering figure, the balance shifts towards fear by, let's say about a measure of 6. Like a difference of 6. You are free to leave, but you will return inevitably.
I would like to make a spellcast roll using telekinesis against the balance.
Yes.
Okay.
Fugue, are you still invisible? Go hang on like the bottom of the hope one.
Let's say it will have their difficulty.
Okay.
Are you trying to
Fuck yeah!
Are you trying to stack the deck against fate itself?
That is a 27
Oh my god.
with hope.
Did you like max it out?
I got the best you can get without getting a crit. 12 and 11.
Oh.
Plus 4.
All right. Roll damage.
Damage?
Damage.
So,
It'll be a number.
telekinesis does not do damage unless I throw it against something else. It just allows me to move something.
Roll. Okay. How much can you move this weight, though?
On a success, you can use your mind to move them anywhere within far range of their original position. Now, I only want to move it up enough that it looks like hope is the major weight on this scale. I could theoretically fling it across the room.
Do you want to fling it across? You don't want to fling it across the room.
Sounds pretty damn fearful.
If I was going to fling it, my option is to fling it at Taller Mofo. That's the name I've given her in my notes.
But it's the Oracle!
No, she looks like the other guy. That's just Taller
She does.
Mofo.
I mean, she does look like the other guy. But, I'm starting to think these people just work here. They're like the demons, more like administrators and not actually.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting
This
that.
place really is a hell.
All
Are we
right.
really just doing office politics for weird multi-limbed tree demons? Is that what we've become?
It could be what this
Not
is.
necessarily, but I mean,
If I find
At
out
this
that this
point-
has all been an elaborate Dilbert cartoon hidden behind weird-looking trees, I'm going to... I don't know what's going to happen, but it
He's
will
gonna
be
crash out. He's gonna crash out, y'all.
I'm going to plot.
So you can force it up just enough so that the weight of your soul tends towards hope by just a little bit. And the oracle looks down at the scales and goes, fascinating. I think my scales are broke, but I accept them.
Uh-oh.
I look at her and I go, I think hope and fear changes by the minute.
As you
These things can be very, very mysterious. Which way's the way out, lady?
It is through. Your path leads forward. And you, my bear-feared friend, would you like to test if your hope and fear have changed? Or do you accept the current balance of your soul?
Actually, I would like to go next, but I have two things first. First of all, it's very normal to fear a giant bear chasing you through a cave. I'm usually used to having the high ground. But you know what? They went down pretty easy. Not much to fear anymore. The second thing is I actually had a question. How come one of your counterparts at the bottom of the obelisk asked us to kill you in exchange for becoming stronger? Is that what you meant about those who descend lower become stronger but also more evil?
Lost himself in the fear of the world below and became something else. He was hoping that I would kill you. and that he would laugh.
Were you something else before you came here, or have you always been here?
I
You
am
look similar to he did.
I am always here at the top. I hold the balance here, while below the other one lurks.
I will step up. I will either get out or I won't. Well, either this place will claim my soul or it won't. At this point, nothing to fear anymore.
If you step up, the scales reset and Toro's hold on them breaks.
Yeah, telekinesis is a one and done spell. Yeah, there's no holding on to it.
Namu, as you step up, they tilt towards Hope by about a measure of 5.
I hold my head up high and I say, "Thank you, Oracle." And I look at my friends and I say, there is nothing to fear from this place. My friends, look up, keep your heads up high. You have done right since you've been down here. You have been put through the test. Your moral, your character has been tested. And while I do not know you very well, I can say I am proud to have made this journey with you.
Bonehorn or Fugue, do you want to test the balance of your soul?
Bonehorn naturally looks over to Fugue, being the last of the people here who from what he understands, is the
Fugue
last
is
one
invisible.
to return
That's why
to the surface. Fugue, are you willing to step up and be judged by fate and possibly find the road home, my friend?
Fugue finds it amusing that you're talking to the darkness since he is invisible.
Oh, well, I would assume that you're here. You haven't just like vanished out of existence.
Maybe he has. Maybe he descended.
I was like,
mean,
okay.
People do just disappear. And
yeah.
Does anybody, Bonehorn, do you want to step up and test the balance of your soul?
He just looks around,
so.
waiting for some kind of like response, like a whisper, a tap on the shoulder, anything to acknowledge that Fugue is still here, even if he doesn't want to talk out loud and give away his position. He's just going to look around and wait for a beat, hopefully not get anything, and then just like lower his head. Oh.
So, can I make a small interjection here?
Uh-huh.
I'm going to use Dark Whispers because I know I've touched Bonehorn, and you hear me telepathically in your head. Let me check with Fugue and see if he just wants to try and follow us out or get tested himself. And that's telepathy.
Okay. Can I respond to you at all, or no?
You can respond to me telepathically.
Yay! So I will say, I don't think it wise to test the patience of fate itself, since it seems to be all-encompassing here, but very well. We will do this, and consequences be damned, as you say.
So I don't need to be able to see Fugue, because he and I have come into physical contact.
I've heard
to
that.
talk to him telepathically and say, Fugue, my friend, are you planning to have yourself weighed or to try to sneak out with us when we go to the exit? You can tell me and we will simply move forward, but I don't want to leave you behind.
I respond simply, move forward.
Bonehorn, and I say this out loud. I think you should come with us. You have spent your time down here, but your people are no more.
Another stab to the heart.
I hear they grow on the surface as well. You could make a new life.
I actually ask you, Bonehorn, I go, by the way, do you grow truffles on your back? I mean, if anybody else, we'll tell them you're a truffle hog. We can make some serious dough. You can make some serious dough like that.
Yeah.
I don't know what dough is. Is it like bread dough that you make with water and yeast and the shavings of the trees down here, the darkwood trees?
Well, yes, that is dough, but we also use it as a nickname for money. Are you familiar with the concept of currency?
I am, and he just like reaches into his pouch and pulls out just like a bunch of like little bones. Here, our currency.
Yeah, that wouldn't be like abnormal to someone like Namu. Like, yeah, basically, it's a nickname for currency up here. Truffles are a delicacy for a lot of people. The rich will pay a lot of money for them. So, you might be a good draw up here and do well for yourself.
And at stepping forward, and no one would be fearful of a creature like me upon your sunlit surface.
You are far from the weirdest thing on our sunlit surface. I open like my chest and I show you that like my chest is like it's like you see like a rib cage is basically made out of wood with like these like armored beetles crawling in and out of it, some of them like fireflies and stuff. I go, trust me, you're not that weird.
Okay. Okay.
Bonehorn, do you want weighed and measured?
Namu. Why did I say? Well, I said Namu because I was looking at my notes and actively typing Namu. Sorry. Bonehorn will look at his two friends currently visually here, Turo and Namu, and give them a sincere nod with a little bit of solemnness to it, and stands up and will rise up to his full standing height, but will keep his head bowed in reverence to this entity before him. My lady of the obelisk, I shall be weighed if you should have me.
As you step
fate.
up, the balance shifts towards fear by about a margin of 4. You will have no happy life away from here. And upon death, you will return to here. Deep
Wait a minute, isn't he from here?
the levels.
He's
I don't think he's from
though,
here,
right?
Oh yeah, I'm from here in the what was it? The Whispering Depths? I think that's what we called it.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm from down here. I'm local. I'm originally from the depths. It's all I've known. I've never seen or lived in the surface. It was, to my people, it was a rumored, no one has seen it, no one's heard about it, no one knows of a path there, but it's like a story of like Camelot or the Round Table. It's like a legend or a tall tale that we speak of every now and again.
Gotcha. So I asked the Oracle, I go, was our friend Bonehorn a previous adventurer who's been down here?
He is from those who had came before him, and it is his fate to turn into one of those that will oppress the others. The scales have weighed him.
I beg your finest fucking pardon. been nothing but a good boy. I'm just a mushroom dog.
Scales. You look at him, they're about 4 points to the fear side.
I think you should measure our friend again upon his death, and then see what it's at.
He
You
may
can't-
leave, and he will discover that the rest of his life will be harsh and burdensome, and he will die and find himself in the lowest of the places, biting those that descend. I do not tip the scales, I only hold them.
Who owns the scales?
Fate.
Can we talk to them?
Fate is all around.
Well, what version of fate handed you those scales?
I have always been here. The scales have always been here. The path forward has always been here. The path below has always been there.
I look at the oracle like dead serious. I'm like, do you not remember how you got here like all the others?
You're welcome to roll a presence check at disadvantage against this divine thing.
A disadvantage.
'Cause, yeah, she has been an oracle for a very long time.
I'm not trying to charm or deceive. It's like a genuine question. Like, yeah, like I'm trying to sense from them or something. Like,
you can go with an instinct if you're trying to get a gut feeling as to what she is.
I guess like what would insight be? I guess instinct. Perceive, sense. Okay,
Yeah, that's your internal gut monitor saying what is this.
Yeah. All right, and I'm gonna go ahead and use my last hope to use my keen senses experience. So give me a +3. So that is a 12, 14, 17 with hope.
She is a mystery to you.
She's a mystery. I don't sense anything off of her, even like any kind of similarities other than visual from like the creep downstairs.
Nothing. 17's not high enough to get anything from her.
Gotcha. Damn. I look at Bonehorn and I'm like, don't worry. We will find a way. You'll have a long life up here. We will find a way to tip those scales in your favor. You are too good to end up like them.
Bonehorn will give a soft, sad, but sincere smile, looking over at Namu as he says this. And he will kind of like, like when a bear is walking upright on two legs, it's kind of like wobbly and unsure. It's kind of like a lumbering gait. He walks over to you, Namu, rests his head against yours, and pulls you in an embrace.
I totally embrace back.
My friend, I would love nothing more than to see your world and live upon it for the rest of my days, should fate see it so.
You shall. I have enough hope for the both of us.
Can I telepathically ask Bonehorn, do you want me to try and cheat that scale for you?
He'll respond with like a slight like physical shake of his head and kind of like, nope, can't do that. Nothing was said out loud. And he'll say, No, my friend. I will walk forward gracefully, being fairly judged and weighed against fate. While fate does state that I am weighed heavily by fear, destined for committing atrocities on my kith and kin, I have my own will about me now, and I will walk in the light, in hope, in life, and in the hope of a better future for all of us. Let us be off, my friends. He'll like lift his head and he'll say this last part aloud. Let us be off, my friend, to our rightful path to the surface, and a continued life in the light of hope. And he'll give like a sideways pointed glance at the Oracle as a kind of like fuck you and fate. We're gonna do our own thing. But not saying it, just with the spirit of that in his sideways glance, saying these words to Turo and Namu and Fugue in spirit.
The path forward
As
is
we walk up,
through me. Walk, and you will return to the world above.
Okay, bet. Bonehorn just starts walking like in this little part in her dress. Like, okay, walk through me. She said walk through me. So
And
Bonehorn
literally
is
does. That's
going-
literally what she said. That's literally what the doorway is, walking through her.
Oh shit! I was gonna just doing
Walk
that
this way.
as a funny
Walk
haha,
this
but it turns out
way.
that that's actually what she meant.
I
Okay.
mean, you took it to walking up her dress, but I mean, to each their own.
This is gonna be like a little like scaly fungus chihuahua, just like running under this Oracle's dress and just like trying to like climb up her legs. Now,
Do you want a yeast infection? This is how you get yeast infections.
Does
I'd rather have ants.
I'd rather have hands.
does the rest of the
What about
party walk
crabs?
through? Violations in the Monday campaign. Does the rest of the party go through her dress?
Yes.
Fugue?
Yeah.
You can put it that way.
Turo will also go.
Fugue, do you go through as well?
No. I let all three of them walk through, and I do not.
Then the three that walk through are
Fugue, you son of a
returned to the world above. And you can live your life. And what it feels like, Toro, it feels like you're always forcing it to be successful. It's never easy. It's always a fight. Like you're always pushing that scale in your favor. But you can manage it. And life is just a little more positive than negative. And Namu had the best balance of them all. He was +5 to the hope side. So Namu,
Were you counting our hopes and fears?
No,
Is that what that was?
no, that actually was. If I would have had, actually, that would have been a great thought if I would have done it like a charge counter to begin with. Do you remember?
Like the charge counter. I thought that's what it was. I
Do-
didn't say anything, but I assumed that's what it was. Like all of our
Do
like
you-
our criticals.
No, oh god, no. If that was the case, Toro would have been like heavy, super negative, because Toro's player rolls super negative with all his characters. Do you remember the hope and fear roll to start this session?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That
That was it. There we go.
Oh.
Bonehorn, your life is plagued. Your body hurts. You never get fully accepted. your friends do their best. Your friends accept you. Your cave friends, but it's just life is pain. There's a good cardiologist office that you could probably get a job at.
No!
But Bonehorn, you also know that you have forever hanging over you. When it is your time, you will wind up in lower places from which everyone escaped. Except Fugue, who doesn't seem to have desired to leave.
Fugue, you son of a bitch.
And
We're not going to know that until we get through, right? Like, he was still invisible when we left.
he was still invisible.
He was still
He told us
invisible.
to go ahead, and I thought he
and
was right
going
behind.
to follow.
And
But
I'll be like
he
sad, but I'm also going to assume that he
freaking
came
juked us.
invisible with us and just left, and then just like left,
And then just
bolted the
dicked
moment
off.
he got out.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
not to be a dick, but just part of his nature. But
yeah.
And as the ones that were Wade left, the Oracle will disappear in the same way that she appeared. Fugue, you find yourself alone on a dark plain of what you know to be the top of the obelisk. What does Fugue do?
Fugue, I think, would look around and orientate himself. And then he'd scale down the obelisk whichever way he could. He's looking for someone.
So you can
That's why he
phase,
stayed behind.
you can phase through the floor and return to the staircase, but there were only ever an up or a down. So I am assuming you would go down through
Yes.
the bottom of the obelisk. Then it would have been this same map, but I will show you what was waiting for you there. As you descend, you are greeted by a shadow figure.
It's the shadow figure that I like Tubin Throat singing summoned into this underground world. No!
I kind of want to fight him, man.
And Fugue, no matter the outcome of the fight, you would find the floor shifts one more time. And you are dropped to a place alone that you have been to before. As you descend deeper into the madness. And you may one day, if you survive, eventually reconnect with Bonehorn, who'll be a much more monstrous version of himself.
I'm a big angry mushroom doggo now. I came in as like a friendly, doofy old man Saint Bernard, and I come back as like a hyper aggressive like little demon chihuahua.
Yeah, but we showed you how to brew beer up top, so like at least now you can come down and just kind of calm yourself.
Yeah.
So
And the interesting thing,
alcoholism's the real monster.
you had a positive 4 hope if you would have walked through the Oracle's gate.
To me?
Yes, you would have returned to the surface happy.
No happiness for me. I got unfinished business. But that leads me to have curiosity, which is if that shadow figure is conscious enough and willing to negotiate.
No, it is kind of a fear and hope balance, where hope was at the top, fear was at the bottom. That thing is a creature of pure fear.
Okay. What kind of role would it be to see if I can at least find a certain item and like?
So if we were to go back, if we were to go back and fight that being until we kill it like we killed all the other demons, would fear just cease to exist as a concept? And could I redeem myself in fate's eyes, quote unquote?
So, one, if you would have fought the Oracle and killed her, you would have destroyed the balance and everybody would have been able to leave happily. Going through with the weights was determining by a roll of the dice how your story would end. Going through, if you would have descended into the bottom, you could have destroyed or at least sidelined this big monstrous creature, but you would have still descended back to where you started from.
Oh shit, really? So we would have had to go back to square one and redo this all over again.
Which is where Fugue is now.
Oh no.
So
Crazy, man.
I'm not a
All right,
scholar,
so I
but
have to bring something up because like, yeah, there's unfinished shit. Basically, the goal is to find a Mira, and that's basically step one. Find a Mira and then go from there. I rolled a 97 on percentile dice. Does that essentially mean I'm at least able to track her down?
Let's do this. Because
track her down before you die in obscurity?
I did not expect one of you to break off and like descend back in.
I was sending you messages, dude.
Oh yeah,
I sent you Discord messages.
Oh, you mean the other? Oh, yeah.
Today.
I barely ever check that as we play. I'll be honest. Oh.
Yeah, Turo or Bonehorn, when you were saying all those sweet nothings about Fugue, I sent him a DM like, "Oh, he's making Fugue blush. I feel so bad for him now."
Bonehorn was serious. He definitely, like, when he forges like his bonds, like he forged his bonds with you, he was sincere in everything that he said and doing his best to find you guys your path back to your homes on the surface, to live your lives as you would live them.
I will, because you chose the path of fear. I will tell you that had you chosen to go back to the world from which you came, that she would have been there, and it was an illusion of the eldritch fear that was twisting your brain into thinking that she was deeper in the eldritch horrors.
Well, shit.
So you have went down fruitlessly.
I fell for it.
You went down for a fruitless task.
No.
Into a deeper level that resembles the first one.
Was Amira just a red herring?
She was generated by the fear.
And Fugue fell for it.
So, I always pictured Namu as somewhat rich, mostly because he has no real need for like a lot of money outside of necessities. Like his home base is like basically a big like treetop, you know, kind of like Robinson Crusoe style house that he built for himself. He would have probably, because he's no scholar, he probably would have invested all this money into like having someone research this place. Like anyone heard about this. And then more than that though, like thinking about what the balance demon, whatever her name is, whatever she is or whatever, like all that talk about balance, he's going to be looking to see if there's an opposite to this place. Like if this is a place of like a descending pit of hell, then is there a place of like an ascending pit of redemption, you know?
That sounds like a worthwhile quest that you can think about for Namu. Namu will leave the happiest life of the three that left.
Wait, I have a question.
Yeah.
Is Bonehorn the stand-in of Virgil from Devil May Cry? I go from being such a good guy, and then I have one bad day, and then I just like sweep my hair back, my non-existent hair. I sweep my mushrooms back, and then I decide to go evil demon mode.
I think you're more like Virgil from the Divine Comedy. You just never got out of hell after, navigating us, being our little tour guide.
I think that, as for if you guys were to play a redemption arc for that sounds like really cool. It's like a very clear set goal to save the soul of your friend who has been marked for this horrible place.
And that's the campaign that we play for the edutainment series. Instead of doing it in Spanish, we do it in Francais.
Let's do it in Korean or Hebrew.
Français, mes amis, vraiment. Magnifique.
Magnifique. Oui, oui.
Well, thank you so much for this campaign.
Wait,
this is great.
Heartfelt.
I hope you guys had fun.
Quite so fast, but
you did. Not only did you
think
do
our DM needs a round of applause.
Yes. Not only did you do a bang up job with this, but I feel absolutely lucky to have I've done a Daggerheart campaign because there's so many people who don't get to do this.
I know.
It's so many. Yep. Like, this is amazing.
It was executed so beautifully and narratively, and it's so
And by the way, Panda,
I would have also accepted, while the scales were out, people giving up a part of their happiness for Bonehorn, because you all had you all had either a wealth or a dearth.
Well, so I said that like I have at one point I have plenty of hope to spare or whatever, and there's no reaction. So I thought that like would have gotten a reaction out of you, like everything else gets a reaction.
Right, because you seem so keen to smile and give away your hand.
When in doubt,
Mr. Poker Man.
When in doubt, just say I go up and do this and see what happens. Like I go up and I use the telekinetic feature to try to tip the scales, and if it works, it works.
Okay, I give Bonehorn 4 of my hope, so he's at least got a 0. He's balanced. He's perfectly balanced.
But you're already
perfectly
out.
balanced.
You're
as
already
all
out.
things should be.
You can't tell me I'm already up. I'm very hopeful.
No, you're already away from the Oracle.
We'll fucking go find a hole and start digging.
Just keep digging until the earth swallows you back up.
Pretty much. I don't know, but this is great. Panda, by the way, I'm trying to learn Owlbear Rodeo and roll 20 simultaneously and seeing which one's easier to figure out for us to do this myself.
Okay.
Hurry up, damn it.
So if we have another spiritual successor campaign to this,
there's no Christmas tree in the background. Hold on.
I'm absolutely
Toro, where's the Christmas tree?
What?
Well, the Christmas tree's been gone for a while.
The last time you had your video up, I'm sorry, my brain just connected. I didn't mean to interrupt Bonehorn, but the last time I saw Toro's face, there was a Christmas tree there.
Oh.
Yeah, and it was like February.
It was well past season.
At March break. The Christmas tree came down for March break. That's when I found the time to do it.
Wow. Okay.
It used to be here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, where did it used to be?
It used to be right there.
Right here. Right here.
Do the hand motion again.
Sorry.
I think that's what he was smiling over was the hand motion.
I'm 12. It's fine. I'm a 12-year-old boy.
We're all 12, sir.
I'm sorry, Bonehorn. What were you saying?
But no, I was just saying if there's ever any point at any time in the future where we do like a spiritual successor campaign to this one, I will absolutely make evil dark side Bonehorn.
And I will probably would you still be a druid?
I would say he would have some. I say he would have at least some druid. He might, go into another class, possibly.
Because if we did that, I think this would be like an older Namu would be like the druid now, like going full like hippie-ish. But yeah, I would love to do another one in the near future. Though I'm not gonna lie, like Tuesdays have been hell for me because they're like my busiest day of the week.
Oh no!
So I'm gonna be just a little, at least, happy to have my Tuesdays free again. So will my wife.
My wife.
My wife.
My
But
wife.
I would love to pick this up again sometime in the future.
Anything is possible in the future, but nothing is promised. Nothing is promised, but anything's possible. I am very happy that you guys joined me on this Daggerheart crusade.
It's so
I think
good.
this has been amazing. We went from discussing Daggerheart in one of the just all chats and
and
have
now
taken
we
it
played
a
it.
full campaign.
A full campaign.
Which I do hope you
for
write
that.
up someday as a book, throw it up on drive-thru or something.
Ooh.
This was fun.
Yeah, this is like this. I feel like this could be one of those things that, like, I don't know what their licensing thing is. I feel like this is one of those things where they'd end up contacting and being like, "Hey, can we use your version of the Underdark?"
It was very fun. And
the new book does come out this summer, I think, too. The Hope and Fear book.
You know what's crazy? Namu is the only one.
Yeah, it's coming out in summer. Yeah, the Daggerheart Hope and Fear expansion, expanded rules set is coming out with more. Oh, they're not called lineages. I forget what they're called. No, not heritages. But there's more like
you have transformations,
communities, more equipment, over 130 new monsters and antagonists and things like that. Like there's an extra class and more subclasses. It's gonna be
a couple extra
good.
classes. It's going to add the classes that have been added since the beginning of the game, like the Warlock, the Witch, the Pugilist, Blood Hunter, all that. So it's going to add that stuff too in those domains. So I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, like I was saying, Panda, I'm trying to like learn these VTTs because like Panda asked me, if I'm interested in DMing. I'm trying to learn these VTTs because I did my first Fallout game and I loved it. And also, I just bought the One Ring
to rule them all.
And it looks like great. That is something like I've always kind of wanted to do.
Campaign?
Yeah,
dude,
so
I am on board for that. I love Tolkien verse shit.
Yeah, same here. So I that's like something I like. It's really been like motivating me to learn this and stuff, and to try and do these. Because I think I feel like, I really, especially the Fallout and the One Ring and Daggerheart too. I actually really enjoy being a DM for Daggerheart.
And remember, DM stands for Dagger Master now.
Dagger Master.
It does. It's always going to be DM to me. It's Lore Master in the One Ring. I think it's just DM. I think it's just GM in Fallout, but it's all DM
Game
to me.
Master, yeah. DM, GM, because there's Dungeon Master and there's now there's Dagger Master, and Dungeon Master and Game Master.
Game Master is like the off-brand.
Yeah. That's the GURPS Master.
I prefer Dungeon Master. That's usually my go-to.
I just like the idea of DM being the initials.
I think there was a game TTRPG out there. Don't ask me which one because I have no idea. But I remember there was one out there that had the Dungeon Master stand-in as MC or Master of Ceremonies, which was hilarious.
One thing I was kind of reading was like D&D, like some of the devs were trying to come up with a way, basically a way of saying like where the group splits all the tasks of the DM. and like basically kind of like playing Monopoly, like somebody's like the banker or something like that. And so you just basically go on, like you'll have someone just reading certain parts from the book that don't really give spoilers, but still give everyone a setup. And I'm like, that sounds kind of great, and also sounds very shitty at the same time.
Why?
Not having a DM, I don't know. I'm like,
just straight up not having a DM and splitting the DM tasks between all the players. I see. Okay. I see now. I thought you meant like there was a DM, but like the DM has like the story and the plot and things, but you have the characters, like one character manages, okay, what are the quests that we have? Okay, what is the party like total loot? Okay, what do we have for like items in the background? Or like keeping track of like the NPCs, like one person takes care like tracks that, one person's a note taker, thing like that. Yeah.
Pretty much something like that.
While the DM would tell like the meat and potatoes of the story or campaign.
Basically, the book would be the DM, like straight up be the DM, and it's kind of like choose your own adventure. Like you get to a point, and it's like you won't know what's going ahead. If anything, it'll say like go to this page. Whoever's in charge, go to this page or something like that. It's something in like R&D. Some of the TTRPGs out there have mechanics like that, but they're also not exactly like D&D either. So, but I kind of hope not.
I'm not 100% against it, but that does sound kind of I'd have to try a system like that and see how it actually works in practice. But
I mean,
I don't know.
It would be great, I guess, for like if you can't find a DM, it's like it's like the vaping of like Dungeons and Dragons. It's not the same. Like having a DM is like smoking a cigarette, but like doing it that way, it gives you just what you need, but not what you want.
Not what you want.
I don't know how to respond to that.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
DMs are like the cigarettes of the TTRPG
of the TTRPG land.
So I was taking a hit right now from my vape, and it was like the first thing that occurred to me because I miss when smoking wasn't just about the nicotine. There's a whole bunch of other aspects, and vaping just isn't kind of the same. Which is why it's probably going to be a lot easier to quit this than it was cigarettes.
Yes, you should quit vaping. Vaping bad.
Yeah, vaping bad.
Yes, I want to.
Because
I've set a goal to be done by in a few months.
I believe in you.
This is nothing against you, personally, but I personally think that vaping is arguably worse than smoking because it's much more readily available. Like you don't have to take out your pack of cigarettes. You don't have to take out your lighter or match or whatever. You don't have to, light the cigarette. With your vape, you just reach, puff, and that's it. And
you have to charge, you have to refill. It's hard to guess like when you're actually going to be out. Like there's like, trust me, like it's not that hard to do that with cigarettes, if anything. So like, and honestly, like what you're describing right now is kind of the reason why cigarettes are bad. Like nicotine, I mean, people got lung cancer, of course, but like tobacco wasn't as big of a problem until until cigarettes started becoming mass produced and in packs, so that like you didn't have to take time out to like actually like roll a cigarette the correct way.
And with all the fillers and toxins and stuff that they put in just to like kind of pad their like stretch out the nicotine aspect of it of the tobacco, and then just put in like these nasty like fillers and like whatever
like a lot of it's preservatives, which like I can understand, but they also put in stuff to like make it extra addictive and stuff. Like from a former like pack a day smoker, like.
But remember, kids, cigarettes are bad.
I would say vaping is.
Cigarettes are bad. People don't do it.
Cigarettes are bad.
Under the lamplights, golden Your hand in mine sets the world aglow. The band plays soft, a gentle sway. Our hearts find where the night turns to day. The city hums a sweet refrain, a melody we can't contain. Oh, darling, let's dance till time slips away, where the stars above make the heavens play. In your arms tonight, I'm bound to stay forever and always. Let's love and sway. The air feels warm though the night is cool. Your smile breaks every unspoken rule. Each step we take, the world fades behind. We're lost in a moment, two souls align. The music swells